Afternoon, RudeTube. So it's a beautiful day here in England and I've taken a little walk out. If you've seen my previous videos again, you'll have seen that I've been working on a 3D first-person horror game in RPG Maker. In my last video, I spoke about how I've been doing that and accomplishing that effect. So today, I want to talk about why I'm using RPG Maker. A lot of people would say it's not the best engine for my purposes, but I want to go over a couple of ideas about why I want to use it. If you want more of a general rundown of the pros and cons of using RPG Maker, that's not really what this video is about. But I'm going to say why I'm using it personally and why I think it's the best engine for my purposes. Guys, I haven't put one of these in my videos yet, but I want to say if you do enjoy the video, please do like and subscribe. It really will inspire me to carry on and make more content for you guys. Thank you very much. So first and foremost, I want to talk about there's a lot of built-in systems in RPG Maker that mean I don't have to code these things for myself. Things like the save and load systems. Basically, the structure of a game. If I'm looking to make an exploration-focused type of adventure game, not necessarily something that requires a lot of action or anything like that, the engine seems to work perfectly for making my own game. It's always been a dream of mine ever since I was a little kid. It's been a long time, and I still haven't made an actual game. But RPG Maker is by far the closest I've gotten to doing it. Well, really, it's the ease of use and the accessibility. I use the eventing system. It's a very visual system that segregates all of my work and means that I can pick up and jump into any little bits of my project. So that will be the first point. It's to do with the accessibility and ease of use of the engine. Now, in addition to say why specifically it works for me, it's because, well, the type of game that I've always wanted to make would be a horror game or something quirky and weird. I really want to show off art as being the primary, the main thing of it, rather than it being some kind of, mechanically focused game, let's say. My main inspirations here are Resident Evil, Silent Hill, all those PS1 era games. And the thing is, at this point, I would agree that RPG Maker is still not the best engine. And, well, that leads me on to the 3D side of things. So it was when I saw that the 3D plugin had the potential to get a first-person angle. And, well, I figured from the screenshots, I thought if I could just replace some of the textures and objects, I could make, essentially, any type of first-person game using this, right? I want to work on my own because I want to keep, firstly, I want to keep things consistent, but I really want the idea of this to be my passion project, my baby. Given the speed that I can work in RPG Maker, the intuitive design means that as a solo developer, you can get your game off the ground without getting overwhelmed by technicalities. For example, setting up triggers for jump scares, creating enemy AI, resource management, anything to do with health, puzzles. It all comes without writing a single line of code. As a solo developer, time is the most precious resource. RPG Maker's user-friendly interface allows me to build my prototypes fast, put together a demo, make something playable in the matter of hours rather than it being weeks or months. And I work full-time and I've got 3 children, so again, time is my absolute most precious resource. And it means I can spend more time focusing on the things that I believe truly matter, the art, the music, and polishing things up, just creating the best experience that I can, the most unique thing for me. Designing puzzles, everything is streamlined to move forward fast, without compromising on the quality of the experience. The next thing I want to talk about, which I touched on when I was speaking about the plugins, is the community support. RPG Maker has a huge community. It's been very active, and the subreddit is such a friendly, welcoming place. The forums that I've been on, I've been able to share everything from assets to, just everything. So I'm still not sure if I'm necessarily getting into the why specifically. It might just be that RPG Maker is what I've got the most experience with, it's what I feel the most comfortable with. But also, from my experience using plugins and the community, I've found that any problem I've had with RPG Maker is very easy to resolve. Any idea that I've had, I've been able to implement very quickly. And while I'm very aware of the limitations of the engine, mainly it's to do with, action. The grid-based movement system is a bit of a limitation there. For something, again, focused more on survival horror, where it's about resource management and exploration and puzzle solving, I really think RPG Maker is by far the best engine for my purposes. I want to say thank you for watching today. I'll have an actual bigger update on actual progress next time, hopefully. If you've been watching the channel, you'll see that I also like to do music experiment stuff with sound fonts and chiptune remixes, even original music, mostly inspired by all sorts of nonsense, but I like to describe it as uncanny nonsense. If any of it sounds appealing to you, please do like and subscribe. Stick around on the channel, check out the playlists. I like to organise all of my content into playlists related to the theme. So even though there is a bit of a weird, mix of content here, I do like to organise stuff in a way so that you can just check out what you're interested in. But hopefully it'll all interest you. Thank you very much. Thank you.